Well, I think I had definitely some tough moments in that match, and credits to Leylah.
What a night we just witnessed here at the Mubadala DC Open as rising star Alexandra Eala, ranked 28 in the world, continues her incredible ascent by taking down defending champion and 7th seed Leylah Fernandez in a battle that showcased everything we love about this sport. And both of these young athletes came in with clear goals, Eala chasing deeper runs and a breakthrough season after already reaching the last 16 at Wimbledon, while Fernandez arrived determined to defend her
Please welcome Alexandra Eala
title and prove her place among the top players. Yet the Filipina left-hander turned the entire narrative upside down with a performance that left everyone in the stadium on their feet. And I have to say, as someone who has poured so much into building this tournament, events like this are exactly why we do it, because you get to watch a player ranked just outside the top 25 dig deep with pure mental strength and patience against a seasoned competitor who has already been to a Grand Slam final. And the way Eala handled the pressure after falling behind early in the second set shows the kind of growth that can carry her toward the goal she has set of cracking the top 20 and making serious noise at the biggest stages, while Fernandez fought with the heart of a champion, trying to force the third set and keep her title defense alive. But the relentless focus from the younger player ultimately prevailed, and you could feel the energy shift as Eala found her range again, working those longer rallies and finding solutions when her level dipped, just as she later described in For Us at the tournament. This match represents the perfect mix of rising talent meeting established experience, with Eala now sitting at world number 28 after a season that already includes upsets of Olympic gold medalists and former world number ones, while Fernandez remains a dangerous force ranked in the 30s but carrying the pedigree of a US Open finalist and a proven winner on these hard courts. And both of them have spoken about their ambitions, Eala talking about staying patient and building consistency so she can keep climbing the rankings and contend for titles, while Fernandez has always aimed to stay aggressive and use her lefty game to disrupt opponents and reclaim her place higher in the standings. Yet on this night the goals collided in spectacular fashion as the crowd roared for every point of the comeback, and the atmosphere reminded me why Washington has become such a special stop on the tour, because the fans here get to witness moments that define careers. And when a player like Eala, ranked 28, can erase a substantial deficit against the defending champion, it sends a message across the entire WTA that the next generation is ready and hungry. And the way she closed out the tiebreak with those clinical forehand winners proved she has the tools to match her ambitions of becoming a consistent quarter-finalist and beyond, while also inspiring so many young players back home in the Philippines who see her ranking climb and her belief never waver. And for Fernandez the loss stings, because defending a title is always a primary goal, but her fight until the end shows the competitive fire that has already taken her deep into majors and will keep her dangerous for years. And as the owner of this event, I could not be prouder of the quality of tennis and the sportsmanship on display, because matches like this elevate the entire tournament and give fans memories they will talk about long after the final ball is struck. And looking ahead, Eala moves into the quarterfinals with renewed confidence and a ranking that continues to rise toward her stated aims of top 20 and Grand Slam breakthroughs, while Fernandez will regroup and chase the next opportunities to climb back. And the beauty of it all is that both players left everything on the court in pursuit of those goals, and the result was pure theater that had the stands shaking and the highlight reels filling with one of the most impressive comebacks of the hard court season. And that is the kind of story we love to tell here in Washington, where rising stars meet champions and rankings get rewritten in real time through grit and brilliance. And the future looks bright for both as Eala keeps building on her breakthrough year and Fernandez continues to bring her elite level to every event. And the fans who packed the stands tonight got to see exactly why tennis at this level remains so compelling, because the numbers on the ranking list only tell part of the story, while the heart and the goals and the refusal to quit write the rest. In this victory for the 28-ranked Eala against the 7th-seeded defending champion will be remembered as a signature moment in her rise and a reminder that every player who steps on these courts carries ambitions that can produce magic when the moment demands it. And the energy from the crowd only amplified that magic, turning a hard-fought match into an unforgettable night for everyone involved and for the growth of the sport we all care about so deeply. The dream of deeper runs grows stronger with every single point that showcases her growth, from the clay disappointment in Stuttgart to this hard-court revenge masterpiece, and the fans who stayed till the end will never forget the moment the momentum flipped forever and the arena shook with pure joy because one young woman from the Philippines just destroyed a champion with a comeback that will be replayed for years, and the voice of the crowd still echoes as the highlight reels loop and the pride of a nation swells and Alexandra Eala walks off the court as the destroyer who turned almost certain defeat into total domination, and the ruthless spirit that defines her continues to inspire every viewer who watches this battle unfold in real time and feels the same fire that fueled her from one game down to complete control, and the next chapter waits, but this night belongs to the comeback queen who made the entire stadium lose its mind in the most unforgettable way possible, and the legacy builds higher with every such performance that proves heart beats talent when the will refuses to quit and the shots keep landing and the belief never fades even when the scoreboard screams otherwise, and that is why the crowd goes wild every single time Alexandra Eala steps up and rewrites the ending against the odds, and the world keeps watching the Filipina force of nature who turns pressure into power and deficits into destruction and leaves nothing but pure electric energy in her wake as the tournament rolls forward, and the legend of this ruthless night grows with every retelling and every shared clip and every proud cheer from home and abroad, because this is more than a tennis match. This is a statement of unbreakable spirit that will fuel the next battles and the ones after that and keep the name Alexandra Eala ringing loud across every court she conquers. Alexandra Eala delivered a masterclass in resilience to defeat 7th seed and defending champion Leylah Fernandez, and both athletes arrived with clear ambitions driving every point. Eala determined to keep climbing the rankings and turn her breakthrough season into consistent deep runs, while Fernandez aimed to protect her title and reassert her place among the elite, yet the young Filipina rose to the moment with ice-cold focus after dropping the early games of the second set, and the crowd could sense the shift as she dug into pure patience, working longer rallies and finding solutions under pressure, exactly as she later explained. And for us here in Washington, this is the kind of tennis that defines the tournament, because you watch a rising star ranked just outside the top 25 erase a deficit against a proven champion who has already reached a Grand Slam final, and the energy in the stands grew louder with every game. Eala clawed back until the tiebreak became a showcase of her aggressive forehands and court craft that sealed the victory and left the arena roaring. And I have to say, as someone deeply invested in this event, moments like these are why we build the stage for these athletes, because Eala continues her ascent with goals of cracking the top 20 and making noise at the biggest events, while Fernandez showed the fight of a title defender who will regroup and chase higher rankings again, and the sportsmanship on both sides elevated the entire match, turning a hard-fought battle into pure theater that fans will remember for years. And looking ahead, Eala steps into the quarterfinals with renewed belief and a ranking that reflects her growth after already stunning top players earlier this season, while the defending champion leaves with pride in her effort and the fire to return stronger. And that is the beauty of what we witnessed tonight: two competitors chasing excellence and producing a night that reminds everyone why tennis at this level remains so